Oh, hello. Welcome to today's messages. Let's tune in like we do to the frequencies of your earth. Excellent. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's the holes in my, my thing. Okay. Let's get into the frequencies of the earth. No, we did that already. Let's tap into the messages of the day. Yes. I hope you are well and choosing love, knowing your power, your divinity, being humble, and in love, radiating your inner beauty for all to see. Yes. Peaceful nervous system, peaceful heart, regulated control of your emotions. You are no longer being affected. You are being the affector, not the affectee. Huge difference, right? Just a emotional puppeteer or puppet. Some and other people get to decide if you lose it, if you freak out, if you're upset. That's too much power that we give away to rando Joes. Dang it. Okay, one second. Yes, we don't want to give rando Joes and regular Rihannas, we don't want to give them any power over our lives, our moods, our emotions, our feelings. And so we work on our own heart. We recognize our own tendencies, right? This is part of the shadow work, is an acknowledgement of all facets of self. What's going on with my shirt? You see that? It's flashing. Light and how it interplays with each other. Here we go. 333 on there. Okay. So we're going to see what the Arcturians have to say about our inner beauty at this time in space and its ability to shine, to reflect. That's what it was doing, right? Okay, what do we got here? We've got intention. Is this loyalty? Is this emergence? Let's look at the book and find out. Emergence, yes. Emerging. And openness. Openness. I'm wearing a magic shirt today. Okay, and intention. Yes. That one moves too. Coolio. Okay. Emerging openness and intention. Gorgeous, powerful. And your inner beauty reflecting, shining out of your face, of your heart space, like the flashes of a million suns, reflecting off of you in a gorgeous way. Gorgeous, I say. Gorgeous. Ingo was at 555. Okay, wow. Powerful lion vibes. Look, he's like guarding this beautiful little sprout. This thing that is growing in the ground right in front of him. You can't pick the fruit before it is ripe. You can't pick the flower before it has bloomed. Ingwaz is about reserving your energy because something's coming that you're going to want to have a lot of energy for. Okay. And this inner beauty is giving me the same vibes, right? This let's just read what the book says. Ingwas. There it is. Creation, wholeness, harmony, evolution, and energetic bursts, right? The lion, the male lion, doesn't run after every little thing that scooches past it. It reserves its energy for protection, defense, which I guess, and big stuff, right? And even then, a couple lionesses can take down the big stuff, right? So mostly protection, I guess. Still, but with slowly building intensity. There it is. The full-maned lion sits poised for action. He holds within himself the potential for an explosive release of energy. Ooh, and holding within themselves an explosive release of energy, and we've got inner beauty. Your inner beauty is getting ready to shine out your heart, smack people in the face. No, just kidding. Maybe. I don't know. Probably. He is the leader and father of his pride. So we've got this masculine energy, this action taking, but balanced with the knowing when. Ingwaz is a rune of growth, the spark of life, and the germinating seed. It has enormous creative potential and is the fertile male representation in balance with Berkano's female. So Berkano is the fecund mama. This is basically like the emperor to the empress, right? The birther, the holder, the creatrix, and the active claimer, taker, maker of things. If you receive this rune, consider taking time away to create a space for transformation and inner growth. It is a time to build up your energy stores. An explosive expenditure of energy may soon be needed. Okay, there we go. There we have it. So this openness, I'm really getting also this reflection, right? This inner, your outer reflecting your inner spaces, and you've got inner beauty. And so your external will be, has been reflecting this. And your openness to receive, perceive is, wow, what is bringing you to your 10 of cups. Okay, this could be the explosive and expenditure that you are going to run for, to move swiftly towards. Grab it by the back of the neck and just eat it all up and be like, you're mine, you're in me now. It's very graphic. It's very graphic. So that's gorgeous because this is basically the inner beauty card. Okay, 1111 on the time. It is the emotionally regulated, calibrated harmony, peace, joy, abundance, prosperity, health, wealth, love, contentment, right? All of the gorgeous, gorgeous things. Beautiful. I'm always doing the weird shovel now. I guess it's quieter, right? Look at this. You got the Two of Cups and the Chariot. Okay. Some of you are manifesting, pulling in a divine counterpart, a kingdom spouse, a power. Is this snow? What is going on? What is going on? There's like fluffy things floating around out there. I think it might be snow. Weird. I guess it's not weird. It could be weird for you if you're watching this in the middle of summer and you're like, what the snow? No. But yes, these messages are timeless and multidimensional. So seeing them, being open to receive them whenever they come to you. Trust that there are messages in there for you and that they're relevant in all space and time, right? Okay, we got a clump falling on your 10 of cups. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Speaking into being, this balance between what you say and what you think, creating, manifesting. We've got the King of Cups. This is your communication, your ability to be precise. This is also your ability to strategize, to think, to act swiftly, and overflowing cup. Okay, so speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Wow. Wowza. Yes, this is why you can't fake it. You can't fake frequency. It's your truth. And this is why truth is ever changing as we are, because our truth and our highest truth. So there's several truths at play, right? There's the truth that we think is true and the truth that actually is true. There's the truth that is our resonance, and then there's this truth of the work to move us, the the regulated, our highest truth, like the potential, the what we are always meant to be kind of truth, right? Like being light beings of love, right? That can be a truth that's not necessarily the truth that we are holding in the now, in our frequency, in our thoughts, in our words, in our actions. And this is what I mean: multiple truths. This is the multi-dimensionalness that is us, right? And that is okay. It's about mindful mindful expansion. Inner beauty shines like gold, right? It is the liquid sunshine that fills our cup and overflows into all who are near. To all who are near. It is also the intentions, right? That you speak into being, that you think into being, and a congruency between the two. This is gorgeous. Because of this sudden expenditure, it's almost like this is a train that's going by, and you have to catch it and jump on it and drive it. You gotta take it over. So when you see it, go for it. Don't let it pass you by. I mean, there will be more trains. But let's get on it now. Okay. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands coming out with the Five of Pentacles. I feel like this is about sharing your story from moving out of a lack mindset mentality into authenticity. Moving from feelings of unworthiness and lack into, sorry, I just saw this bird. They're like little kamikazes. It's like all these blackberry vines that are like arcing, and this bird just like right through like a black arrow. Anyways, it pulled my focus. So movement, right? This is my this is the Five of Pentacles, but it's about this choice that we all have in our moments, to go in or to stay out in the cold, right? Go into the warmth and glow of this building, or stay outside and see this masculine and feminine holding hands. Are they going in or are they going out, right? You decide. You decide. But we've got the Queen of Wands here, who definitely went in. She is the physical embodiment of this inner beauty, right? It is shining out of her like sun, like the sun, like a liquid sunshine. She even has the sunflower as her power flower because of its association with the sun and abundance, right? Each sunflower holds within it hundreds more potentials for sunflowers, right? Abundance. So, an alchemy, a conscious choosing to go within. This is your heart, where it's warm, where it's safe, But that can be hard and an unknown and uncomfortable when you've spent your life in the cold, right? What's in there? What if I get trapped? What if I get stuck? What if it's too hot? What if I have to get rid of all these clothes? I have all these clothes that keep me warm, and then I take them all off, and what if somebody throws me out and then I don't have my warm things anymore? I'll surely perish, right? There's all these ways that fear can talk us out of moving into the heart and trusting and faith and having openness, right? But this process, it's all part of it. It's all part of the process to learn how to choose your heart, to learn how to tend your inner flame, right? A lot of that unworthiness comes with dependency. And so, there may be a bin of fire outside in the cold that you have to share with others. And it was actually somebody put it out there and they tend it, and you become reliant on them. And you give your time and your energy just to have a little bit of warmth from their fire. But this is the illusion that we need someone else's fire to keep us warm. We've got our own inner flame, but you have to go in, you have to tend it and empower it. And then you are warmed from the inside, right? Not dependent on other people's fire. And so when two or more people come together who are all contributing their own warmth, heat, flame, you get more than enough. You get a compounding, you get a far reaching. No one is left in the cold, except those who choose it, right? Except those who choose it. They're not left in the cold. They are just on their journey, finding their way in, right? Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands here. This is giving me major moving action, passion. The passion stick, the wand. Okay. This is fast moving, intuitive, going after your passion, being passionately pursuing. What's that? Trusting in the unseen. Okay. Things that you have tended in your spiritual garden. Okay, your self-care garden, your independent garden, your inner garden. Yes, there's fire, there's all kinds of things in there. And the trusting that the seeds you planted during this period are germinating, right? I also saw the devil. Okay, adversaries and fears. It's normal for fear to be around just as much as it is normal that to be in this world is to be in balance of your light and shadow, right? So fear becomes, instead of debilitating, it becomes communicative, right? It lets you know if you're veering away from love. It lets you know that there is a challenge that needs to be overcome. It lets you know that something's trying to kill you, so you got to get the hell out of there, right? There's all kinds of functions of fear. It's purposeful. It's meant to be part of the process in becoming. It is your tyrant leader that'll use and abuse you until you stand up and say no and take leadership back. And then it's like, oh, just kidding, we love you, okay. Right? You become the master. And you reminded of its place, a facilitator for expansion. Think of it as the pressure and the heat that turns coal into a diamond, right? It's a necessary part of the process. Oh. Okay, I see what's happening. So we've got this wheel of fortune coming, turning, rewriting, resetting, adjusting while you are waiting in a self-care mode. Okay, so this inanimate, the sacred pause. I just keep calling it the sacred pause because it's an unnecessary part. Think of it in terms of hibernation, cocooning, right? This is you in the cocoon hanging out while you transform. This is your tending to your inner flame, right? You've got the Queen of Pentacles here who is doing just that. She is focused on her own material well-being, keeping her home cozy and warm, making yummy things to eat, drinking enough water, and look at the harvesting. This is the reaping what you've sowed, right? You've already done the work in the garden, and now you are just able to sit and enjoy within it while the universe is resetting your karmic wheel in your favor. I mean, fully in your favor. This was the first card, right? This is what it's about. This is what it's about. Your inner reflecting your outer. What is this? Sorry. Someone just called my phone and I took too long deciding if I was going to pick it up or not. Okay, so this is your inner beauty reflecting, shining out of you like a Care Bear stare that heals the world. This is the thing. When you shine, the world shines with you. Your energetic resonance ripples out and hits everything in its path. And so setting the intention to ripple love. Boom, gorgeous. This turns the wheel in your favor. It's like the inner mechanisms, the structural foundation, everything that's the germination, everything that's happening beneath the surface, moving, righting itself. And this is why there's a mindfulness on what you speak and think being in line in this time, because things are still calibrating, things are still germinating. You're like the telling the roots which way to grow underneath the surface. And we need this one to be bigger so that it's more sturdy and stable, and move that one to that side and that one to that side so it spreads across. And this is setting the foundation. And when come spring, right, when the things start to bloom, when the things start to emerge from beneath the surface, acting as a confirmation of what you know, right? You're intuiting this. You know, just like when you plant in your garden, you know that stuff's gonna grow, right? Because you did everything right. You made sure that the soil was fertile, and you got rid of anything in there that was going to suffocate or poison or interrupt the germinating process. And you've allowed it the time, right? That's what I was, maybe I got distracted there, but, or maybe I said it, I don't know, but the hibernation period, right? This in the void, sacred pause, liminal space. It's dark, and we can be fearful in the dark, or we can trust and know that the darkness is fertile soil and we're a seed, right? Okay. Any more cards want to come out? Oh, okay, that's beautiful. That's some kind of beautiful. Okay. So, a wish coming true in tandem with you becoming one able to receive your wish. Right? If it comes too soon, it falls through your hand because you're not quite ready. You're not there yet. Sorry. But look at you. You can hold it. You can catch it. You can claim it. You can take it and be like, yay, and put it into your heart space. Okay. And what is it? What is this wish that's coming to you that you are able to grab and take and make and receive? It's only your 4 ones, 3 on the timer. Flint is out there. The alternative black cat. Right? I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is divine union. This is balance. This is celebration. This is radiating from your solar chakra. Look at the abundance, right? Gorgeousness. And you can see this balance line in between the star. We've got the light and the shadow, right? Balance. We've got the masculine and feminine. We've got the masculine and feminine coming together, creating a sturdy foundation that things can grow and bloom upon. This is what you're bringing in. This is what will be the physical manifestation of your inner beauty. Okay? Okay? Believe it. Trust it. Feel it. Speak it. Know it. Own it. Love it. Hold it. Cherish it. Honor it. Bless it. Have faith in it. Trust it. Let it go. And let it go. Don't hold on to it too tightly. Okay, the fairies wanted to come out and they're giving us a 2. Look at that. And it is ecstasis. 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 Maybe. It is ecstasy, joy, rapture, and motivation. Wow. Ecstasis is the song, the energy, and the power that fills unity. There is nothing else but that song, no voice to sing, no ears to hear, just the infinite and eternal song, the energy of which completely fills eternity and infinity. This rhapsodic song of bliss is what powers the cosmos and what gives it order and harmony. It is the song that holds the atoms together, the stars in their place, the galaxies in theirs. It keeps our hearts beating, and it is the love and trust that flows through them. In unity, there is nothing but the song, the outpouring of undifferentiated energy, the power felt in a mystical experience. The void, so often spoken of in spiritual literature, is not empty, but full. So full, there is no space between one singing and the next. There is nowhere to stand outside of unity and look at it, marveling. At the level of this world's reality, and the fairies as well, we have the sensory illusion that you and I are separate and that we are not directly connected. That what happens when a finger is lifted on a small planet circling the furthest star in the most distant galaxy does not affect us. We need this illusion because at this stage of our evolution, we are not ready to be aware of the full song in more than very short bursts, if even that. The singers are capable of this, but we are not. At least we are not yet able to do this. It may take a while for us to get there, but that is where we are headed, knowingly or unknowingly. Our ears are too small to hear the song. Only our souls are big enough. The song rings through everything. The wind in the trees, the radiance of distant stars, the beat of the mouse's heart, the rumble of a digestive system, the quiet gurgling of a plant's capillaries, the deep unheard hum of earth. Scientists have recently discovered a hitherto unheard of part of Earth's song, which is very deep and very slow. Some of them think it may be caused by changing atmospheric pressure, like a gentle, slow patting on a drum. Of course, changes in the atmosphere come primarily from changes in the solar wind and radiation. So, in essence, we see the Earth Mother is being gently patted, caressed by Father Sun, and she purrs and hums in response, as do we, her children. Everything is linked. Everything is part of the one song, the ecstasis. Okay, the start of the reading. That was just a little background. Ecstasy is something people seek. It feels better than good. It feels, well, ecstatic. We experience it in tiny bursts and in bigger surges. It enables us to recognize the sacred nature of our own being as an experienced fact, not merely a theory or article of faith. Ecstasy is not something we can make within ourselves, but something that flows through us when we open ourselves to it. Openness, right? Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. It fills us with the power and with the motivation to grow, to become what we have the positive potential of being, and to fulfill our purpose in being here and now on this planet. When we are feeling these surges of joy, we are empowered and we know that we are on an appropriate track for us, the track that leads to greater meaning and fulfillment in our lives. This card in a reading says, among other things, go for it. It confirms that we are on course, moving in a good direction, and that we are in harmony with the great song. It says great joy and great accomplishment are within your reach. Its song also lights up and empowers the cards around it, healing the past, intensifying the moment, enlightening the future. Wow, fairy, magic, blessings, gorgeousness, right? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And it's empowering all the cards around it. Like a soul. Oh, yes, it is. Just like that. Gorgeous. Yes. Yay! Okay, let's get some love messages. This many. We've got treat yourself. Yes. This is part of the self-care. This is part of the tending and nurturing of your inner flame and light, right? Which is your flame. Be the smile on someone's face. This has been coming up a lot. And every time I'm forced to reconsider what that actually means. And, you know, it's almost like, I think maybe when I wrote it, I was thinking, like, give someone your smile. But be the smile on someone's face. This is like through your resonance, through your authentic showing up, that causes people, when they see you, to smile, right? Maybe it is how you dress, how you express, how you engage, whatever the case may be. Know that for someone, you are making them smile, and that's a beautiful thing. Okay. All things are possible. Yeah, I mean, if you've been on this journey for any length of time, you are already witnessing beautiful impossibilities, seemingly impossibilities, right? The divine working in mysterious ways, the signs and synchronicities lining up on levels from directions that seem completely unrelated, yet they're all communicating the same thing. And it is your belief in it that is making all things possible, right? Your thoughts and your words in line with each other is what creates miracles. Okay, we got too many distractions still, so check yourself. Where are you avoiding time with yourself? through distraction, right? It's very easy. Oh, I got 10 minutes. I can take 3 conscious breaths and feel in, check in, tune in, turn on, or I can, do something that is counteractive to that, right? Like pick up your phone and scroll or something. Okay, so mindful of where your time is going and your attention. Your attention is your currency. And so, how are you spending it, right? And you can do it, is the final message. Yeah, you're doing it. That's how we know that you can do it. You're doing it. It's happening. It's unfolding. It's confirmed. It's confirming constantly, regularly. You can do it. Be emboldened by this fact, okay? And take this time to settle into that, to wrap your mind around it, to get your nervous system ready for the miraculous, for the beautiful, for the abundance that is meant to be yours. Okay, we got some charmy charms. Look at this gorgeous reading. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, yes, your transformation is what has made this possible for you. So, recognize how far you've come, what you've done, what you've let go of, sacrificed, overcome, empowered, emboldened, because you're gorgeous. Okay, look at this. Too many distractions. Your intuition knows exactly what we're talking about here. So trust it and try to do something different. Just choose something different. Even if you instead distract yourself from your distractions just a little bit longer, right? If typically around that time of day you scroll for, a half an hour, then try deep breathing first, a certain amount of time, right? Start to intentionally reinvest. Okay, look at this beautiful heart. This is something that your overflow is nurturing, blooming, growing. A beautiful, balanced heart space. We've got the leaf, and this is making me think of, when you find leaves in the spring that have survived through the winter, and it's just the skeleton left. That's what this makes me think of. So it's like this acknowledgement of how your releasing becomes fertilizer for your seeds in the spring. And then we've got the kitty back here. Okay, this is my aware kitty, right? With the eyes that can see things that most people can't. This is trusting in your own ability to intuit and feel and trust what you are intuiting and feeling. Okay, and your passion, moving passionately. Look at this, moving passionately towards your dreams coming true, your wish coming true, taking the action that is something that will fill your cup is going to continue to fill your cup to overflow, right? Which nurtures your seeds, and the seed is love. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, what do we got back here? Oh, we've got a gift from the divine. Yes, gifts from the divine will show up as a reflection of your inner beauty externally, right? And look at this. We've got this owl on the move, this wise one. So I want to say the things are moving in your favor. Cooperative components, people, places, and things are starting to line up and shift and move in order to receive you and to be received by you. Okay, and then we've also got this heart with a rose in it. So this is the heart that continues to bloom. And whoa, that was cute. And the intention that you set to nurture your heart, to keep expanding and growing and unfurling and blooming. And then we've got the butter knife. This is your self-care game. Okay, treat yourself. This is you recognizing what you are worth. A gorgeous charcuterie board. I don't want just some crackers and cheese. Okay, and then we've got community here. So it's a coral, and I feel like corals are complex structures made up of many separate things creating a whole. I don't know. That's just what I'm going with. And so this is like the community coral. So your communication affecting the community, this is giving me that, especially with the heart song, right? The universe having this song, and we all contribute our notes to it. While you are broadcasting love frequency, you are strengthening the love notes, and that is a beautiful thing. And how it affects others who are open and able to receive your love frequency that you communicate in whatever way you do. Okay, and I think that's all of the messages. All the charmy charms. Okay, so gorgeous reading. Beautiful and wow. Empowered. Empowered. Okay, by ecstasy. Look at, like, it's just like trust it. Trust it, know it, be it, believe it, see it, feel it, own it, love it. And passionately move towards it and take it and be your beautiful, authentic self. Okay? There you have it. Love you, appreciate you, and hope to see you again in another reading at another time. Love you. Bye.